it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for our sales today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is, why am I so afraid to pick up that phone and sell over the phone, or talk to people over the phone, set appointments over the phone? Why am I so afraid? Well, I'm going to tell you what, guys. I've been in sales a long time, and one of the hardest things that I had to learn was how to pick up that heavy phone. It ain't so heavy no more, but it sometimes can be. But listen, the key to success in this regard is when you have a fear of something, false evidence appearing real, that means you got to do the do. You got to do that thing that you're afraid of. And I promise you, it works if you work it, but you just got to keep picking up that heavy phone. I'm telling you what, I used to work in a call center, and I used to love people used to call in. I used to take care of them, take care of their mortgages, made sure they paid their bills on time, answered simple questions. But then they said, hey, we need for you to start calling on people. And I was like, I'm already in there talking. So I've been very fortunate to have the capability to be on the phone, having to call people. You know, I go knock on your door. I ain't afraid. Hey, you don't know what's behind that door. But man, when I first started having to sell over the phone, I sell insurance. Okay, I've had to sell insurance over the phone. I've had to set appointments for me to go out and see people to do pool services, heaters, motors, and equipment. I help people, you know, with education, and I got to pick up that heavy phone, and I got to do this thing called cold calling. And that means maybe it's not so cold. I get a list of people who may or may not have thought about, maybe, hey, I wouldn't mind, you know, getting that product. But then when you call them, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. So you have to learn how to have a conversation over the phone. A lot of times we're afraid to talk to people over the phone because we don't like for nobody to say no, or maybe we get tongue-tied because we don't know what to say. And sometimes they say you have to have a good script. You do, but you don't live on your script. You follow your procedures and you do the things that you need to do to be successful. And the key to success is you got to learn and get outside the box and do the things that you need to do. That ain't easy. Selling and talking to people over the phone, it can be tough, it can be rough, and it can be kind of like really over the top hard for a lot of people. But for me, I love it. I get a chance to talk to all different types of personalities. Now, I've got some people that I've been training with, man, that have really been teaching me the basics and the fundamentals. I thought I knew a lot, but I'm green and growing, and I'm not ripe and rotting, so I'm always trying to learn more. And I'm going to tell you what, I work with this guy, Jeff. He is just unbelievable. This guy is a monster when it comes to selling over the phone and talking to people and setting appointments. He's a monster. So he's teaching me more, and I thought I knew a lot. I'm always learning, man. I thought I knew it all. Okay. I don't know more. I need to learn more, but I'm sharing with you guys, being afraid of a telephone and calling people, they ain't going to do nothing. They can't hurt you. All they can do is hang up on you or say, don't call me. And listen, guys, there's techniques and stuff. If you get a chance to talk to people over the phone and you've got somebody within the first couple of seconds, hey, this is Gary Lee. Hey, Mary. And then you get their name, their first name. Don't ever call them by their last name. Call them by their first name. Hey, Mary, how are you doing today? This is old Gary Lee over at wherever you work. I was just getting back with you. I see that you had some information, or you needed some information about this particular thing. And the reason why I'm calling today is I'm trying to make sure that you get that information. Does that make sense? And I go, oh, who is this? This is old Gary Lee. I'm over here at this particular company, and I want to make sure that you get the service that you deserve. Now, you probably got a script or something that your boss and your company's giving you to figure out, so that kind of keeps you on task. It's like a funnel. You start at the top and then you work all the way to the end to close the deal, close the sale, set the appointment. Don't be afraid of the phone, guys. I know it can be really heavy for some people. It was real heavy for me, but now it's like, I don't even worry about it. You give me a list of people that I need to call on. I'm going to pick up that heavy phone. And yeah, I may stumble a little bit at first, but see, once you get the rhythm, once you do something over and over and over again, I promise you, yeah, sometimes it'll still be scary, but it won't be as hard. And you'll get paid based on more sales, more appointments, more opportunities. So give yourself a break. And remember, the phone is a tool that we can use. Sometimes you got to text people, is it okay? You got a few minutes for me? And they'll go, who the heck is that? And then you call them and you talk to them, set stuff up. Don't be afraid, guys. You know, fear, false evidence appearing real has ruined a lot of great people's opportunities. Because I'm going to tell you what, when I first started talking to people over the phone, at first, like I said, I was a little bit afraid, but I got some training. And the more good quality training that you get, and the more opportunities you call on people and ask, listen, you're doing these favors. They're not doing you a favor. If they've put it out in the world, it's you're the person who is the professional. You're the person that's going to help them. And a lot of times people will try to put you off the phone, get you off the phone. They don't want to talk to you, but you just stick and stay and try harder. And remember that you're helping them. And when we help people change their lives in whatever product or service or setting an appointments for, you are doing them a favor. You're helping them. They're the ones who put the information out on Facebook, on the internet. They scribbled through something and clicked on something that said, hey, I think I might be interested in that. And then when you call, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, sure, you live at 211312 at Gage. You're the one who sent this paperwork in. And now I'm calling you to make sure that you get the service that you deserve. So I hope this helped you a little bit, guys. We got to be positive. Don't be a victim. Don't have this victim mentality. I can't do it. Because see, if you say this to yourself, what happens is you won't be able to. Say to yourself, I like myself. I can do this. Sometimes you get a little mirror and smile, smile and dial and treat people kindly. But remember, you're in charge. Because see, once they start saying stuff, and you want to let them talk, guys, they can tell you all kinds of great stuff, especially once you start asking good questions about, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And you're opening them up. And remember, stop the closed-in questions. Ask those open-ended questions about, you were using this. What were you planning on using it for? You were thinking about getting this insurance. Who's going to be the person who's going to be the benefit of the insurance when you pass? Oh, you say that you wanting to sell your house. Okay, so you're selling. Are you doing it by yourself? Okay, yeah, you're selling by yourself. So if you can make as much money as you possibly can, do you think maybe somebody could help you sell it? Okay, what I'm sharing with you guys is picking up the phone. Yeah, it can be a little scary. I still get a little bit scared, but I pick it up. And after I do it, I set these appointments. When I go out and see these people are glad. They don't just put the stuff out in the world and not expect nobody to at least let them know, hey, man, you might want to go ahead and get that. Are you ready? Okay. So remember, today we just had a wonderful conversation about, don't be afraid of the phone. It is a tool that can help you make a lot of money. It can grow your business. It can make or break your selling capabilities. Customer service, man, I'm always talking to people. Nobody can hurt you through the phone. All they can do is say, well, I'm not interested. And you just keep on next, because it's a numbers game. The more people you talk to about your product, your services, I guarantee you'll sell more. But don't be a victim, be a victor, and you too can sell more over the phone. Don't be afraid, okay? I got to get on the phone now. Okay, I got to sell something. All right. Okay.